second and third, 2 outs. You get a hit right here if you're Parker Meadows. Crowd's excited. You're the road team. It quiets the crowd, puts all the pressure on Seattle.
It is strike 3 call, and he did it. George Kirby gets out of a jam. Strikeout number 5. He fans Parker Meadows looking, and the Tigers leave 2 stranded in scoring position.
Julio Rodriguez in the heart of the Mariner order. They lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th against the 24-year-old Troy Melton. And Melton so far has been excellent. He's retired the last 7 he's faced after some traffic in the first.
Swing hammered. Center field. Take cover. Back by the batter's eye. Gone! Julio!
They have waited 24 years in Seattle to explode like that. Their first run at home since 2001. Now it's up to Kerry Carpenter, who has obliterated George Kirby's pitches so far in his career. Kirby has a ERA better than 7 against the Tigers in his career in 6 starts. Part of that is Kerry Carpenter's 4 home runs and 8 at-bats. Carpenter swings, launches it to right, and the Tigers will lead. That is gone, and Carpenter comes up clutch in the division series again. And he gets the best of Kirby again. It's against Kirby in his career. When he swings and makes contact, he does not get cheated. 2-1 Tigers. And now it's Rodriguez with a Rosarena at third and Raleigh at first.
Swung on, ripped, right field, base hit. Randy scores from third. This game is tied 2-2 in the 6th inning. Julio comes through big for the Mariners. He's pumping his fist at first base. He's yelling into the dugout. This building has been ignited.
Tyler Holton is in. Josh Naylor at the plate.
Sinker's his best pitch. Can he get a ground ball, get a double play, get the Tigers out of this inning?
Naylor chops it over Holton. It's the shortstop right there. Baez tags. Baez throws. Torkelson lunges out to hold on, and it's a 6-3 double play.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Raleigh's still the go-ahead run at third for Polanco. To right field, Carpenter back, now on it, and he's got it.
Tyler Holton, so good at stranding runners, does it again.
So here's Munoz, an outstanding year, 38 saves, was 3-3 with a 1.73 ERA in 64 appearances.
Back towards Munoz, he makes the catch, and Meadows cannot believe it.
Holy smokes, what a catch by Munoz, self-defense, liner right back at him. He made the catch, fell on his back on the front slope of the mound, and that's going to retire the side.
Vest, who was drafted by Detroit but debuted in his major league career for Seattle, called strike 3. He got him to send this thing to extra innings. Issues that plagued the Tigers a little bit in the wild card series showing up here in game 1. 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position, 1 for 17 with men on base. Here's McKinstry, and there is a base hit with a man aboard. Sneaks it through the middle. Torkelson will score, and right on cue, the Tigers take the lead. McKinstry delivers in the 11th.
All that you just said, Adam, goes away with 1 swing of the bat.
The tying run is aboard for the Mariners. Keeps the line moving for Naylor. On the ground, to first, vacuumed up by Torkelson, and the Tigers come on the road to Seattle and take game 1.
Down early, Carpenter with a home run. Tigers lose the lead, and then Zach McKinstry comes through with 2 outs in the top of the 11th inning to deliver the go-ahead run. We're getting ready for game 2 of the division series. Tigers and Seattle Mariners after a thrilling 3-2 Tigers win in 11 yesterday. Tigers take game 1. Tarek Skubal on the mound for game 2. You couldn't have drawn up a better scenario.
Luis Castillo, 32 starts during the regular season. He's on the mound for game 2 of the division series. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him with a slider. So Luis strikes out the first batter he faces. And I'll tell you, the fans are pumped up. They are up there in the Raptors here at T-Mobile Park, and they are making it mighty loud here in Seattle. The Rock ready, fires away, 2-2, swinging a fly ball left field. Randy Rosarena going back. He's there, waits for it to come down. To score his first inning, Luis Castillo off to a good start.
Yeah, Tarek is coming off a brilliant performance against the Guardians, throwing 7 2/3 innings, allowing just 1 run on 3 hits while striking out 14. Dan, he just seems like he's getting stronger as the season progresses.
Chance of MVP every time Cal Raleigh peeks out of the dugout. Big early pitch. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the changeup.
That's so typical Skubal right there. 3-2, you pull out and throw that changeup, which is about as good as you can throw a changeup.
Rosarena takes his lead off second base, swinging a high pop-up from shadow up into sunshine on the left side of the infield, down into the glove. Leadoff single does no harm. Skubal strands Rosarena at second.
Big second out, and both runners advance. Keith to third, and McKinstry down to second. And it seems like everybody 1 through 9 has gone to at least a 2-2 count against Luis. But right now at 50 pitches on this game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him, and that's going to retire the side. The Rock with his biggest strikeout in this ball game, and the Tigers leave 2 stranded.
This is the bat after Cal Raleigh that I had circled tonight, because J.P. Crawford is 4 for 5 in his career against Tarek Skubal. Swing and a miss. Beauty of a changeup, down and in. 5th pitch of the at-bat. It's J.P. Crawford, 4th strikeout for Tarek Skubal.
Here we go, round 2 tonight in game 2. Cal Raleigh against Tarek Skubal.
Line drive to short, grabbed by Javi Baez. Cal Raleigh lines out softly. Another good inning for Tarek Skubal. Leadoff walk does no harm.
And when you think about where Tarek Skubal fits into the playoff picture, I think it's fair to say that he is the most valuable player to his team of any team playing right now in October. Yeah, I mean, just think about the feeling of this game. The feeling tonight in the ballpark from everyone here, because that guy is on the mound.
Polanco a little bit better from the right side. Big bounce back season in his age 32 season after a really tough year last year.
Swing, fly ball, driven deep, driven back, left field, gone! Jorge Polanco! It's a 1-0 Mariners lead. Now the Mariners draw first blood against the Dragon, Tarek Skubal.
46,000 fans on their feet as Polanco gets the trident from Julio Rodriguez. He gets out in front of the count 2-0, looks for a pitch in his location, parks it into the Mariners bullpen. Mariners have the lead.
That will do it for Luis Castillo, who goes 4 2/3, responsible for both men on base. Now this crowd already on its feet to give the flowers to Luis Castillo. So it's Gabe Spire to face Kerry Carpenter. So left on left here, huge spot in the game. Mariners lead at 1-0, top of the 5th. The Tigers have him on the corners with 2 outs. Spire ready. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pure nitro gas from Gabe Spire. 96 on a platter. Come and get it. And Carpenter can't even sniff it. And the Tigers' threat is squashed in the top of the 5th inning.
He's given the Mariners a heavy dose of fastball here. Last couple of innings. He has certainly not backed off the velo. 8 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed, 2 outs. 6th inning. Mariners up 1-0. Here is Polanco. He sent one in the Mariners bullpen, and that gave the Mariners the lead. Skubal's 3-2. Here it is. Swung on, blasted, left field. This is gonna go. He's done it again. It is gone. Jorge Polanco, his 2nd of the game into Edgar's. This place erupts, and the Mariners lead 2-0. Unbelievable. Lightning strikes twice.
An incredible at-bat by Polanco. Nothing but fastballs and changeups. Didn't go throw him a slider. That's what he hit out of the ballpark in the 4th inning. And when he got to 3-2 after a couple of failed changeups, sitting on the fastball and hit it way out. Naylor went to a knee to try to get that ground ball hit off his glove. And now the Tigers have the tying runs aboard.
Torch had a couple of good swings tonight, too. Just got underneath a couple of them. See if he can't just square one up right here. Make that error hurt.
Ground ball. Base hit down the right field line. Rounding third, Torres. Torres waving Rodney Green around third. He's coming home. The throw from Robles will be cut off. The Tigers have tied it. Spencer Torkelson with a shot down the first base line. 2-2 tie in the 8th. How about it?
And here he is, Cal Raleigh. Down with 1 home run in postseason play 3 years ago. Hit one in Toronto in that series. Swinging a line shot down the right field line. A fair ball. In toward the corner. Cal digging. Around first, heading for second. Up with the ball, Carpenter. The long throw in. Cut off. Head first slide. Cal at its second base with a 1-out double. The crowd back in the ball game, and now the Mariners have the go-ahead run on in scoring position for Julio Rodriguez. Swinging a line drive, left field line, fair ball, hits for the corner. Cal rounding third, being waved in. He's bringing home the mail. Julio in at second with an RBI double, and the Mariners have the lead. 3-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Julio pumping his fists out at second base. The RBI double. Back-to-back doubles by Cal and Julio, and the Mariners have the lead. And senior smoke, hard-throwing right-hander Andres Munoz will take over in relief. Mariners looking for a happy flight to Detroit after the ball game tonight. The look in by Munoz, trying to end it right here. Swinging a bouncy ball, first base line behind the bag. Naylor, underhand flip to Munoz at the bag. It's over. The Mariners win it. They tie the series at 1-1 apiece. They win Game 2 of the best-of-5 set here at T-Mobile Park before a sellout crowd. They win it 3-2. Andres Munoz with the save. Holy smokes, what a night for the Mariners. A rain delay of 3 hours here in downtown Detroit, and now we are getting ready for Game 3 of the best-of-5 division series between the Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. We have waited a long time. The grounds crew an outstanding job to get the field ready. We've got a sellout crowd here at Comerica Park. It's an orange out, all orange, every which way you look here at Comerica Park.
The Jack is coming off a real solid outing against Cleveland in a must-win situation, allowing just 1 run in 4 2/3 innings. And Jack has leaned heavily on his slider over the last month, and for good reason, as opponents are hitting. They're just 1 for 20 against the slider from Jack Flaherty.
Swinging a soft line drive on one hop to the tip off Flaherty's glove. Torres fields, charges, and throws to first. Didn't get a Rosarena. The Tigers going to challenge. I will say, I thought live they got him.
Looks like his toe is up in the air when the ball is in the back of Spencer's glove.
Great challenge by the Tigers. Crowd on its feet here at Comerica Park. So happy to have their Tigers back home, waving the orange towels. The 1-2, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. And a 1-2-3 first for Jack Flaherty. Great start. Crowd on its feet.
It's the Mariners nothing, and the Tigers coming up to face right-hander Logan Gilbert. Logan 6-6 for the regular season with a 3.44 ERA, making his 26th start of the year. The stretch by Logan, and the 0-2 on the way, and a swing and a miss at a splitter. Knocking it down is Cal. The throw to first base, a strikeout for Logan, and that's going to retire the side.
Robles, JP, and then Randy Rosarena. Mariners have had just one base runner so far, a Gino Watt, searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swung on, that is roped down the third base line. It's a fair ball. Robles is flying. He's around first base. He's chugging for 2. He's in there. A leadoff double for Victor Robles. Smashes it down the line, and the Mariners have the go-ahead run at second base. JP, and then the top of the order for the Mariners. So an opportunity right here. Swung on, parachute job, left field, falling fast. It's down, it's a base hit. Robles will stop at third base. Quickly, ball thrown in by Green. JP, the ball gets away. It gets away. Here comes Robles to throw home. It is not in time. Victor Robles is safe, and the Mariners are on the board. The throw in got away from Dingler at home. Robles alertly races home, slides safe, but now the Tigers are going to challenge the play at home plate. This is going to be a huge call.
And Victor slid into the left side of the plate. He's safe.
I guess the air is going to go to Green, but it feels like one that Dingler should have knocked down. Here's Randy. JP ended up at second base, so he's in scoring position. 1-0 Mariners. Big opportunity right here. Swung on, hit hard up the middle. That sneaks through. It's a base hit. JP being waved. He hits third. He's flying home. No throw. He's going to score. The Mariners lead 2-0. Randy Rosarena, a base hit. He throws up both arms, staring at the dugout going wild as the Mariners in enemy territory have struck first. It's 2-0.
Long third inning for Jack Flaherty. He needs a quick inning.
Gino leads it off. He walked back into second. Suarez, who began his career as a Detroit Tiger.
Swing, fly ball, tag back, and Gino absolutely destroys this. It is gone out to left field. Eugenio Suarez, his first hit of the postseason, is not coming back. It is 3-0 Mariners. Obliteration in Detroit. A smash by Gino. 422 feet. Wow.
This one sails over both bullpens. The back of the bullpen's the original wall back in 2000 when this ballpark opened up, and this one way back into the bleachers in left field. Great swing by Gino.
And that's the end of the night for Jack Flaherty. He faces 17 batters. He'll be gone after 1 out in the 4th inning, 3 runs in. Tommy Kahnle coming on while the Tigers go to their bullpen. Down 3-0, lineup about to turn over again.
Here comes Cal. 2 outs, 1st and 2nd now for the Mariners. They have the lead. He swings, hits a hard ground ball up the middle into center field. Here comes Canzone to third, being waved home. He scores standing. Cal Raleigh drives in another for the Mariners. It's a 4-0 lead with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning, and the Mariners gaining further separation here in Detroit.
Dan Wilson, even with the lefty Gage Spire up and throwing in the bullpen, will stick with Logan Gilbert. That means Kerry Carpenter. The first big opportunity for the Tigers. Down 4-0. Runners at the corners. 1 out. We're in the 5th inning. Crowd on its feet here at Comerica Park. The 3-2 is swinging a ground ball to second base. Should be 2. Polanco to Crawford. Bounce the throw to first. Great pickup. Oh, Naylor picked it up, and first base umpire Chris Guccione says he bobbled it. Not that he didn't keep his foot on the base. He said he bobbled it. That means Dingler will score, and the Tigers are on the board. That should have been 2.
It should have been. It was just a bad throw by J.P. Crawford.
Quickly, 2 away.
Now here's where JP needs to grind out a long at bat.
JP a single and a walk. He scored a run in the 2-run 3rd inning. Swung on. That is drilled right field. Carpenter back. He's at the track. He's looking up, and it is gone. Solo home run, J.P. Crawford. A big blast for the Mariners. They add 1 more. It is 5-1. JP going yard.
So much for grinding out an at bat. He liked the pitch on the 1-0 from Herter. It drills it into the bleachers in straightaway right field. Huge run right there for the Mariners after the Tigers had to work so hard to pick up a run in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Looking to go 1-2-3 in the 6th. It's been a brilliant night for Logan Gilbert. 84 pitches. Looking to put another 0 on the board right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Got him. A beauty of a splitter. Torkelson swings through, and Logan Gilbert brilliant tonight in Detroit. Strikeout number 7.
So yes, indeed, the Mariners with a chance to add on here in the ninth to that 5-run lead, 6-1. Here's Cal Raleigh. Swinging a well-hit ball deep into the gap in left center field. This one is going, and goodbye baseball. Cal Raleigh with a home run the other way into the Mariners bullpen. 60 home runs during the regular season, and now a home run here in the postseason, his 2nd postseason home run, and the Mariners are on their way to a win here in Game 3.
There is a Mariners fan, and he has a custom shirt, Northwest green, and silver letters that says "Dump 61 here." And the ball was hit right in his vicinity. Now the Mariners at one point had a commanding 8-1 lead. It's been cut into, it's now 8-4 Mariners.
Here's the stretch, and the next off for the way, swinging a line drive, caught at first by Naylor. Steps on the bag to double up. Ibanez at first, and the ball game is over. The Mariners win it tonight. A final score of 8-4 over the Tigers. They lead the best-of-5 series 2-1. 2 outs for the Mariners here in the top half of the 2nd. And that'll bring up designated hitter Dom Canzone. Right now, the Mariners just need a base hit. And it's always huge when you get the early lead.
On the ground, Canzone busts it through the right side. Naylor getting the wave sign. Carpenter comes up throwing. That ball is up the line, and Naylor scores. Dominic Canzone has the first playoff RBI of his career, and it's 1-0 Seattle in Game 4.
Josh Naylor, he's done this 2 pitches in a row now. I don't know if he's getting out of Casey Mize's glove. He stuck his left hand out, and they've both been split fingers.
Maybe picking something up from that second base side view of Casey Mize. Big spot here in the 4th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kyle Finnegan is on. Here is Victor Robles. On the ground, Baez has it, flips to second, throw by Torres. That is a double play. The run does score. It's 2-0 Seattle. Naylor comes across, and the Mariners add 1 on. Pops it up. Dingler flips the mask away, and Detroit limits the damage as Finnegan comes in out of the bullpen. Seattle's offense keeps it moving. Their 5th hit against Detroit pitching today.
Swinging a line drive into right field, base hit. Rosarena being waved in. He hits third base, and he's rolling home now. Just a walk in the park for Randy. He steps on top of home plate. Cal Raleigh drives in another run for the Mariners today. as the boos continue to cascade here inside Comerica Park. That brings up the catcher, Dylan Dingler. So Spire ready to go by now. You got the lefty bat Meadows on deck.
2-1, line drive in the left center field gap. It's going to drop for a base hit. Another bad route by Rosarena will allow Zach McKinstry to score. Dylan Dingler cruises into second with a double. Tigers are on the board, trailing 3-1. Dylan Dingler delivers with one out in the fifth.
They'll go deeper to the bench. Well, A.J. Hinch and the Tigers. Jahmai Jones has walked in 2 pinch hit appearances in this series. And he rips one down the line. Fair ball. Dingler will score. Jahmai Jones off the bench. Tags out another for the Tigers, and it's a 1-run game in the fifth.
And now we'll see what Javi Baez and Kerry Carpenter can do.
Base hit into center. Tigers going to tie it up. Jones around third. Baez big turn and hold at first. 3-3 game in the fifth.
Detroit has life. Tigers had tied this game with 3 in the fifth. They get the shutdown inning in the sixth. Looking to add on.
Riley Green fly ball right center field. This one's deep. Watch it fly. Gone. How about it? Riley Green's first of the postseason delivers a 4-3 lead for the Tigers in the sixth.
Man, did he hammer that thing.
Wow.
It's a big run at second base.
Right side, that's through a base hit. McKinstry, he delivers to drive in Torkelson. It's 5-3 Detroit. McKinstry will stay at first. Baez, who tied the game in the fifth.
The whole series, the offense for the Tigers has been dead. All of a sudden, a 5-spot real quick, and now 2 more.
Fly ball left field. It's deep. It's got a chance, and it's gone. A home run. Have a day. Javi Baez, 2-run shot. 7-3 Tigers in the sixth.
Well, you said, Dan, very important to get add-on runs. Javi must have heard you because he got again that slider, and it was a hanger.
7-3 lead. Go to the bottom of the seventh inning. 2-3-4 hitters Torres, Keith, and Green.
Deep drive, Torres the other way. Angling over is Robles, and he's going to see it fall fair, and that one is gone.
That ball just kept carrying down the line. Robles, it looked like he was going to make the catch in the corner. Home run for Gleyber Torres. His first of the postseason. 8-3 Tigers in the seventh.
It is winner take all in Game 5 between the American League West champion Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers out of the American League Central as a wild card.
The Seattle University product, Derek Skubal.
Yeah, and all he's done this postseason is pitch 14 2/3 innings, allowing just 8 hits, 3 runs, while striking out 23.
Here's Josh Naylor. Great addition to the ball club prior to the trade deadline.
He loops one down the left field line towards the corner. It's going to drop far. Josh Naylor with an extra base hit. Protects the plate, and he's in scoring position for Seattle in the second.
He lets Skubal provide the power, and here's Mitch Garver. Naylor likes to bounce around out there. There he goes. There he goes. Huge lead. He's going to third. Pitch on the way in the dirt. The throw to third. Not in time. He's bouncing around like a yo-yo. Then he takes off. He was about halfway down the line when Skubal came to the plate with a pitch. Dingler had no chance. He's amazing. Josh Naylor is on at third. That will change up the defense. Now the infield comes up close for play at the plate. Here we go.
Garver serves it out right center field. Long run from Meadows. He'll get there, but this will score Naylor from third. And the Mariners strike first in this Game 5.
Josh Naylor, you are amazing. And what an at-bat by Mitch Garver.
Julio leads things off for the Mariners. They hold a slim 1-0 lead going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Skubal has struck out 7, yet to walk a batter.
Payoff pitch to Rodriguez, who's out in front of the changeup.
8 strikeouts for Derek Skubal. My goodness.
But this is what you mean by just pitching, too.
Here's Polanco.
And he gets Polanco on the changeup down and away.
Well, he's punching out everybody. He's punching everybody's ticket. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. But it's just taking him a while. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 6, 7, 8 pitches. But he is punching out the world right now.
Yeah, 6 pitches for Julio, 7 for Polanco. Here's Gino.
He goes with a fastball up and in, and he strikes out the side for the second consecutive inning. 10 strikeouts through 4 for Skubal.
6 strikeouts for Kirby. 1 more batter to go. And here is Baez. He struck out in the third inning. Big spot right here, batting 9th in the order, with the top of the order, Carpenter on deck.
Javi Baez, first pitch swinging and a base hit towards left center field. Over to cut it off is Rodriguez. Baez is looking for 2. Play at second. He's safe.
Javi Baez, what great base running.
So Baez has put Detroit in position to tie the game, and Dan Wilson is not going to let Kirby face Carpenter. Instead, it's going to be the lefty Spire, and this is why A.J. Hinch put Kerry Carpenter at the top of the order for this moment to face Gabe Spire and still have an opportunity later.
And Hinch loves to pinch hit, but not here, because now Spire is off the board, and later on in the game, these will be at-bats against right-handed pitching.
1-0, fly ball, right field. Deep, is it playable? Rodriguez going back, he's looking up, and it's gone! A home run! How about it? Kerry Carpenter delivers! 2-run home run. Tigers take the lead here in the 6th. Incredible!
This is it. You're Cy Young. You're going up against MVP. Let's go. Show them what you got.
Raleigh goes down swinging on a fastball down the middle, and Tarek Skubal, pure nitro, to take down Raleigh and finish off the 6th. Tyler Holton comes in because the lefty Dominic Canzone was announced as the pinch hitter, but then Seattle counters with Leo Rivas, the switch hitter, who made his playoff debut in Game 2, but this will be the first at-bat of his playoff career. And he lines one into left field. Base hit. Here comes Polanco. Leo Rivas off the bench ties the game.
Leo Rivas is a hero. This place has lost its mind.
And we're going to extra innings in Game 5 of the division series.
They will intentionally walk Cal Raleigh, and that will bring up Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez chops one towards short, charging Baez. He's got it. Throw to first is in time. And the rookie Melton comes out and forces this game to the 11th inning in Game 5.
One more to get to keep Detroit off the board. Here's Colt Keith.
Let's see what happens on a 1-2 pitch. Got him with a strikeout on the splitter.
The Seattle crowd in full voice, they explode as Logan Gilbert hangs a 0 in the 11th inning.
The Tigers have runners at 2nd and 3rd. 1 out for Javi Baez.
Baez breaks his bat, hit to 3rd, throw home by Suarez. Tag is applied, 2 down.
Plenty of time for Gino, one hopper right at him. Plenty of time to get the ball to Cal at home plate, the old contact play.
Intentional walk, loads the bases. Gleyber Torres steps to the plate.
The 1-2. Swinging a fly ball right field. Robles has the beat on it. Comes in a few strides, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Edward Bizzardo rises out of the flames in the 12th inning, and he leaves them loaded.
2-2 tied, 2 on, 1 out, 12th inning. Now Randy Arozarena, as the lineup turns over, steps to the plate. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Montero. Throws down to second. Juan Torres to Torkelson. What a job by Cater Montero. We're headed to the 13th. 3-2 on every batter. 2 walks, a strikeout. What does Suarez get here?
Now you're looking for a double play.
The ground ball to short. Baez to Torres to Torkelson. How many jams can the Tigers work their way out of? We're headed to the 14th and glad to be heading there.
Did you ever think you would see a game where Kirby, Gilbert, and Castillo all have strikeouts on the same night? Lifted left field, foul territory. Arozarena over. Will he have room? He does, and he makes the catch in foul territory. Luis Castillo, a 1-2-3, 15th inning. We go to the bottom of the inning.
And now the Mariners have 2 on in scoring position. The winning run is on at third base for Julio Rodriguez. They will put Julio on with the intentional walk. And now the Mariners have the bases loaded with 1 out for Jorge Polanco. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on line